Hey, dear viewers. Thank you for joining us. I'm Phil Kohler. Andrew Reiner's at the controls for this round.
I'm on the sticks, Phil.
On the sticks, you might call it. We're playing Infamous 2.
Yeah.
Infamous 1 was my favorite game the year it came out.
So, really?
Yes. What was that?
What else came out that
2009? I don't know. There was some other stuff people were excited about, but Infamous
Grand
was it
Theft
for
Auto
me.
4?
No. That was after that.
Mass Effect 1?
Nope. I don't know. We'd have to get an issue down here. We could look it up, but that's my favorite game that year.
So we're looking at Cole's origin story here. When he was just on paper.
Yes.
I think that's what they're telling us here.
Mm-hmm.
When he was a comic book character.
Yes.
That was Vulture.
But then he's brought back to life.
Dudes with guns, lady. I don't know. It's all pretty
You
self-explanatory.
could be doing the...
Elvis.
Yeah.
So I think this is set in the 70s. Maybe 60s.
You could be doing the voiceover for this instead of the guy they have.
Vulture grabs his face, pokes his eyes out. That's how he gets electrical powers. There was a raven, the crow, that
The
whole
Crow.
story.
Yes.
That's Fire Crow.
Fire Crow.
Yeah, that's Crow leveled up.
Huh.
And that's your wife, Jennifer.
It said Lucy.
No, they're talking about someone else.
Okay.
That's Ben Hansen. Nobody's ever seen his face. That's what he looks
Yes. Ben Hansen.
like. And he can't stop looking at those little electrical spheres, those Tesla things that you get at like Spencer Gifts.
So if anyone ever wants to buy Ben Hansen
So you can see his eyes are poked out. Now he has electrical powers.
Okay.
That was the story in Infamous 1.
Reiner, would you be willing to poke my eyes out?
So you get electrical powers? Sure thing, buddy.
Live on recording.
Absolutely.
Is Cole still hanging out with this dude?
Yeah, Zeke.
Throwing his life away. Cole is throwing his life away hanging out with guys like this. You know, his mom always told him, and I agreed with her. He's throwing his life away.
Yeah, I mean, look at the guy. He just wears guns out in public.
Yeah. He's a thug.
There's Jennifer. She's hot. Va 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 voom.
We get there, we're gonna be about the 3 B's. That's beer, boobs.
Whoa.
Boobs. Remember when video game characters, females, all had giant boobs, right? When like Tomb Raider came out?
Yes.
And now Lara Croft doesn't even have boobs.
Yes.
What happened?
Just an observation. In my days.
All right, things are happening, Phil. Pay attention.
Okay, sorry.
This wormhole opens up, and these people, it's like a giant bug zapper. Look.
Yeah, that looks painful.
Bzz, bzz.
Why would those people keep going
See, if
into
I made
it?
the game, I'd put that sound in there. I'd record a bug zapper.
Yeah.
Cole doesn't like it. Look, he's scarred.
Nicole has a different voice than the last game, right?
He does.
Better voice?
Yeah, I actually liked him better this time. He had that really like kind of hushed,
Yeah.
like Christian Bale as Batman. I'm Cole. Kind of crap.
I like when you use that voice.
When I use it, it kind
Yeah.
of hurts.
Yeah.
I don't know how Christian Bale does it.
I mean, I like that you use it, but then you start crying a little too.
So really action-packed beginning here.
Yeah, this is awesome so far.
Joe Juba says it reminds him of God of War 2. I say it reminds me of God of War 3 with the cinematic camera angles. I am correct. Joe is a fool.
Wow.
Look at this. Look at that person fell off the boat.
Just
That
like
guy
in
was
God
too
of War
weak to hold
2
on.
when the people fell off the boat.
Exactly.
Wait.
Wait, no. No. God of War 3 with Poseidon.
Does this control pretty similarly to the first Infamous?
Yes, identical pretty much.
All right.
So I got lightning powers. I'm frying all these civilians just so they don't see the horror that comes. I'm doing them a favor.
you're
This
doing
is
them a
not an
favor.
evil act. So there he is. There's the beast.
Whoa. All right.
Or the crow leveled up, as most people call him.
Do we know what this dude's deal is?
He throws statues.
All right.
He doesn't like statues. That's his big beef. That's why he's come here, because the city has a ton of them. Empire City has a ton of statues. And,
Empire City, commonly referred to as the city of statues.
And yeah, he just wants to get rid of them. Look at, even the destroyed one he's going to pick up and throw away.
Is
I
he
hate this statue.
is he upset that they're the same size as him?
Maybe that's why
He wants to be the only one who's that size.
So just epic beginning. The beast. So just start throwing stuff at him. Look at this.
He looks very human for a beast.
Yeah, by definition, I think beast means any non-human form, which this is a humanoid form, and I'm calling foul on Sucker Punch.
Sure.
Look at this. God of War 3, cinematic camera angles, right into gameplay. I'm hitting the lay down button, and now I'm flying.
Whoa, whoa.
Don't worry about it. Look at this. I'm
Whoa.
playing. I am playing this. Kind of like Uncharted, you don't know when it... Kind of the gameplay kicks back in. Look at this. Look at this guy. I'm going to shoot this guy. Boom.
This seems kind of awesome.
Oh, it's a remarkable beginning. I really love this beginning.
But do you know where, like, who is the beast? Where did he come from?
I know where he came from because I've already completed the game.
Oh, so you find out as you go through the game.
You do.
Okay.
Spoiler.
Is it the same? Is it the exact same twist as the end of the first game? Just the same twist again.
Exact same ending.
Oh, jeez.
Cole.
Actually, the same game.
Yes. Look at Ionic Storm. Boom. Very painful to summon that from the clouds at that distance. Game over, Beast.
Ah, you won. So you beat Infamous 2.
That is the ending of the game.
Wow. Well, that's been Infamous 2. It seems like this game's worth the $60. Whoa, you're still playing.
Oh, man.
You're still going.
Look at this. Look at this dock blow up.
I think... I'm going to go ahead and say I think you should get off there because I don't think you can go in water.
They should use this technology to make a new Jaws game.
Jaws Unleashed, The Return.
Maybe not Jaws Unleashed, but they should make a new Jaws game. X
Jaws Further Unleashed.
Uh-oh. What's this?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What is going on? Oh, no. He's still alive, Phil.
I don't like this. I don't like how gross his head looks.
Face, yeah.
This guy's kind of scary. Man, this is an awesome opening, and it's cool that you're in control for all of this.
Yeah, he just came into town for a facial and got half his face blown off.
Yeah.
Head gone, Cole gone. What happened?
Yeah, you can't go in the water, right? That's bad for you. People made of electricity should stay out of water.
That's his allergy. Water.
Mm-hmm.
How does he drink?
Yeah, that's a good question.
If anybody from Sucker Punch is out there
Listening to this,
how does Cole get water into his body?
I would like to know that.
Because the human body is made of what? 6% water?
60%.
6. There's like blood juice and stuff is the other stuff.
Blood juice. 6% water and the rest is blood juice.
It's a cocktail of blood and juice.
94% blood juice. We are scientists here. We should let everyone know.
I mean, you saw us play Portal.
If you guys want to cite us on any papers you're writing for high school or college, I recommend that.
All right, so here's another cutscene. Professor X was right. That's Professor X.
Okay.
He has a dream about Cole's death. He's really sad.
He looks sad.
He flexes his muscle and punches something and then breaks some wood.
Okay.
With Cole's friend Zeke. And then they travel to New Marais, Louisiana, which is actually
New Orleans.
New Orleans.
New Orleans.
New Orleans.
New Orleans. I can't say it.
New Orleans.
New Orleans. All right, I said it. That was a lesson in pronunciation brought to you by Reiner and Phil.
And now they're going crocodile hunting down here in New Marais.
This game moves at a crazy pace.
Yeah, and look, we haven't even started the game.
Yeah.
So very cool beginning to Infamous 2. The things you should know about New Marais, it's, Empire City had a lot of verticality, a lot of building climbing. New Marais is more about just kind of navigating dangerous terrain. And for Cole, that means water. Mm-hmm. And then there are a lot of like kind of enemy emplacements in the city, like turrets and stuff like that. It's a more dangerous place for them. And it's a really cool setting. Like I definitely got that kind of rock star vibe out of it. Like, Red Dead and LA Noire.
And I assume like the last Infamous, they do the good evil once again. You're going to be...
Yep. 2 separate paths through most of the game. So you're going to want to play it twice to see everything.
Sure.
They do a lot more cutscenes in engine.
Yeah.
Which is nice. The big moments, unfortunately, are so...
the engine, it looks nice, too. Like, the character models look better than they did in the first one, for sure.
So this... Zeke made this for Cole. It's called the Amp. It's like a big tuning fork that you whack creatures with. So you have a new melee component.
More melee, yeah.
This can make a hell of an impression.
Yeah, a hell of an impression. So it's really funny when Cole goes in water.
Yeah, let's see that.
Let's see. Is this too deep? No.
Whoa.
Okay. There. Well, he kind of prances around.
That's the same thing that happens when I go in water, actually.
Hey, Quill.
Not the electricity, just the, like, looking scared and running out.
So we're out here kind of on the outskirts in a swampland area.
By the numbers.
The NSA plans to deal with the beast.
So this is where Dan is from.
This is pretty close to where Dan is from.
Okay.
So he's got his static thrusters again.
Whoa.
So here's the melee component.
Who are these jerks who are just shooting at you?
Swampers.
Swampers, gotcha.
Sam's gonna work out just fine.
All right.
It's a different kind of lifestyle, living in the swamp. You can't really criticize them for it.
No, not at all.
Everything going in or out of Numerai.
Up the ladder.
They let a bunch of hicks.
Look at this. Like he called them Hicks.
People do strange things when they're afraid.
So obviously you still have your electrical powers. Just fry guys.
I'm fine. Electricity. Oh, you're right.
All right.
Same thing, you
there
got to
go.
recharge.
Yeah.
Cole, looks like you could lower that bridge if you give it some
Puzzles.
Need swimming.
Just don't
Overall, is the structure... assume once you get into the city, the structure is pretty much like the original in terms of, like, big open world city. You're jumping around, gathering missions.
and the children.
I should point out, we're not connected to the internet right now, so you aren't going to see any user-created missions, but
Yeah,
those
I
are in
can't-
the game now.
Oh, they're awesome too. I should point out this is also one of the few puzzles in the game. The white arrow on the white dot on my HUD there, that is a critical path mission.
Gotcha.
Yellow dots are like the take over the city. There's still the territories that enemies control.
Yeah.
Those will be themed sometimes with blue or red highlights, meaning good or bad.
Good or bad, yeah.
And then the user created levels are green dots.
And those just sort of naturally fill into your game
correct.
if you're connected to the
Yep,
internet.
and I could show you here. I might be able to show you here. Okay, I completed a mission because I kick ass. We'll go into the options here. Let's see. Nope, that's not it. Yeah, it's not even giving me the user-controlled option, but there's an option where you can sort. You can do a filter of what you want to see, like the newest missions, the ones that are recommended the best.
Yeah.
You can have a lot of little dots on your map if you want to.
That's cool.
And I found that the user-controlled ones, people do a lot more fun stuff. Like, let's say this little gurney thing, whatever the hell that thing is right here. They can make that float, and like I could fly around on that.
Cool.
So they can kind of break reality a little bit.
And did you try creating any missions yourself?
I did. I made a bunch of kind of arenas. It's really easy to use. It reminded me of Tony Hawk's mission editor.
Okay.
Or Park editor. I'm
Sure.
sorry. Just really easy. We'll play evil here, so we'll just kick these people because it's fun.
And they deserve it.
Oh, they totally deserve it. I'm going to shoot this guy. Let's see, do I have grenades? Okay, I got grenades already. A lot of the powers transfer over from the first game. If you have saves from the first game, and it's not just saves, it's trophy data.
Oh, okay.
It kind of bases what you start with on how many trophies you have.
Oh, nice. That's awesome because I have
so you
most
get-
of them.
You get powers and experience point bumps if you have like a lot of
That is
Trophies.
very good to know.
these things can blow up. Apparently,
Maybe.
no, maybe not. I was not paying attention, so I'll just come down here and whack this guy.
Nice.
Not a lot of verticality in the missions. Like, there was that one mission in the first Infamous where you climbed that giant tower.
Yeah, I remember that.
And it just gave you that wicked sense of vertigo. Nothing like that in this game.
I really liked that too. I mean, because the platforming in this game is pretty fun. There are also those like sewer missions where you do a lot of platforming in the first one. Do those return in any way?
No sewer missions.
Any indoor missions at all?
No, but when you level up now, let me show you some kind of cool stuff here. It's subtle, obviously. But your powers, you can just go right into it. You don't have to go into the pause screen.
Okay.
So you can see here, to unlock stuff, you have to do, let's see here, if any of these can be upgraded yet. We might be too early into it. But it'll say, like, knock 3 enemies off a building to unlock this power. And then you got to pay for it with your XP.
Gotcha.
So let's say this one might be like 1,500 XP.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I got to complete a certain objectives to get it, and then I got to pay for it.
That's awesome.
And then also, on the other side, this is activated by hitting left on the D-pad.
Sure.
You could just switch your powers right here on the fly, and then right on the D-pad gets you over here.
That's awesome.
And then the pause menu is cool because you see the beast up there.
Yeah.
He's making his way from Empire City, which is basically New York, down to New Marais. And as the story unfolds, he gets closer and closer and closer.
And that's just something that happens as you go in there. It's not like real time.
No, not even close.
Which is probably good.
Yes, and that's kind of the disappointing thing I found was like I was really engaged with the beginning and the beast coming, but they throw in a bunch of different plot threads in here, and it gets really convoluted and confusing.
Very like a comic book.
It's like a comic. It's almost like this is issue 500 of Infamous by the end of the game.
Sure. With
the amount of stuff they have in here. But I mean, look at all the destruction. It's very cool.
So maybe not as much plot payoff as people might be hoping for, but not
as emotional for Cole either. Like his coming of age story was kind of it. You know, that was like the character he was, and then either you play as evil guy again or good guy, but the decisions you make are not necessarily good or evil. There's two big choices in the game, and neither of them really seemed good or evil. One of them was just kind of like, okay, I guess for whatever reason they made it good or evil, and then another one is like choosing the lesser of two evils.
Sure.
And look at this nice little bridge across the water.
But so, not as much plot payoff. The gameplay though,
it's great.
Still solid and still worth it.
Really fun. A lot of the same powers crossing over, but later you get that tornado.
Yeah.
Actually, let me jump ahead and I can show you some of this.
Sure.
All right, so we're back here. I'm in New Marais, the city proper now. You can see that's a move I got from leveling up from getting blast cores, this car launch. Building Ascension, just a lot of jamming on X button to get up it. It's not as complicated as it was in the first game.
I mean, that's kind of like in real life.
Yeah.
Nice.
Obviously, you know, all this fun stuff still in the game.
Oh man, this is totally reminding me of how much I loved the first game. I just love navigating the city using these powers. It was so much fun.
This is the industrial district here.
Yes.
You can see the territory on the map I'm entering. There is, here's an awesome evil choice. Street performers.
All right.
So an evil choice is to kill him.
Why would you do that?
He's making a racket.
But it's so good.
These people are just trying to drive their taxi cabs.
This guy's just trying to make a living.
What should I do?
New Marais is about jazz.
So you can see I have a lot of the powers here.
Nice. Oh boy. Well, you made that person happy.
Yep. Another new thing here. See that bird up there?
Yes.
Did I knock it down?
I'm not sure.
As you can see, just jamming on X button. I think I knocked it down.
Is that good?
Yeah. That's like kind of like the BioShock, or did I? Where'd it go? It's kind of like the BioShock tapes. So it'll play some audio. Oh, look at him. Oh no, that's not just a light. Oh, I did knock him down. Look at him. He's on the ground.
All right.
So you pick these up, and then you get a little backstory.
Okay. And you're just going to randomly see these around the city?
Yep.
Like flying
and
around?
There are 29 of them.
Huh.
Let me see if I can kill some enemies to get some purple power.
Purple power.
That's what I call it. So there's electrical power, and then there's powers that summon tornadoes and do the big ionic blast.
Sure. Whoa, look at these dudes.
Yeah, some spoilers here.
Got some guys from the
I won't-
First Templar into this game.
Yeah. That amazing game.
Yes.
That we're playing all the way through as we speak.
Yes.
And, whoa, that was a rocket.
Whoa. I don't think they're supposed to shoot those rockets in that close of range.
Well, he seems okay. Please give me some purple power. No purple power. But here's an evil takeover here. We'll check that out and maybe call this a day.
Yeah, yeah.
So here we go. Evil mission. There's a new character that joins you. I won't ruin it. But
Yeah,
as you
I'd
could
seen her in
see, she
some
had some kind of
pictures.
power as she came in here. Very Nightcrawler-esque.
Yeah. So you're definitely not the only character with superpowers in this game.
You are not. I wish they would have explored that asset of this game a little bit more.
It's nice that they're building the universe up, having some more characters.
Yep. Like I said, I wish they'd go further.
Sure.
I wasn't paying attention. What were we supposed to do? Just
don't
kill
know.
some monsters?
No, I think those are hers.
Oh, God.
Order the corrupted to assault the rally.
Cole, very stylish, no matter what he does.
That is silly.
He's stretching, man. He's got a cramp.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. You got to stretch.
Send him in.
All right, send him in. Look at all these guys. This is going to be evil. Here's a special takedown.
Nice.
Purple power!
All right, so you've got purple power. What do you do
let
now?
me heal up here. This is getting intense.
All right.
All right, so purple power is the new currency for doing really cool things. Takes a while for him to heal, which I like.
It's faster when you like just suck
Here we
the
go.
juice out of something, right?
Ionic blast.
That is pretty awesome.
Fries everyone. Oh boy, but I didn't fry enough. So I'm gonna go up here and rain some grenades and missiles.
And about how big is this game? Is this pretty much the same size as
About the same size, but you know, with the user-generated content, depending on how much you get into that,
Sure.
it could be
Potentially
a lot.
a lot
It could be a lot
more.
longer.
Yeah. Nicely done.
Purple power. And let's see if I could switch that power. I haven't experimented with this. Let's see. There we
There we go.
So let me just grab this. Out of the way, hose bag.
Hose bag.
Look at all these people. And here's the vortex.
Oh,
Great
that
note
is
to end
awesome.
on.
That is awesome.
All those people. Look at them. Look at those chumps.
Nicely done. Give that guy what for?
Kick them for good measure.
Yep.
Pound on these people. Look at that. What is this guy wearing? Oh, look at the mustache, though.
Oh, look at it.
Look at all these mustaches.
Everybody has mustaches.
That's impressive.
And I think we've got to grow some too.
I'm already there.
All right, well, that's Infamous 2, and it looks really awesome still. I'm definitely looking forward to spending some more time with this.
Yeah, I didn't enjoy it as much as the first game, but it's definitely
Still worth playing.
it's definitely worth playing. I gave it a 8.75. My reviews on the site now. Really cool beginning to the story. Unfortunately, they don't really kind of maintain that consistency throughout, but the action's still great. More about the action and just the randomness than the actual plot.
Awesome.